People said mother's love was pure, but nobody told Adeze's children that love could be dangerous. Adeze had two sons, Chinedu, the firstborn, and Obinna, the second. From the outside, she looked like a devoted mother who prayed endlessly for her children's success. She fasted, attended vigils, and never missed a single church program. But inside that house, something was wrong. Chinedu had always been brilliant from childhood. He topped his class without effort. Teachers loved him. Opportunities followed him. It was as if favor naturally rested on his life. Obinna, on the other hand, struggled. No matter how hard he tried, things never worked out for him. He failed exams, lost opportunities, and constantly lived in his brother's shadow. Adeze noticed. At first, it was just small comment. "Why can't you be like your brother?" she would say to Obinna. But slowly, her tone changed. "Don't worry," she began whispering to him at night. "You will be greater than him." That was when things started to shift. Chinedu's life began to fall apart in ways that made no sense. The boy who always came first suddenly started failing. He would read all night, yet forget everything in the exam hall. Scholarships he qualified for mysteriously slipped away. Interview went wrong without explanation. Meanwhile, Obinna began to rise. The same Obinna who struggled suddenly started passing. Doors opened for him easily. People favored him without reason. At first, Chinedu thought it was just bad luck, until the dream started. He would see himself running while someone behind him held him back. Sometimes he saw a shadow standing between him and a bright light. And every time he woke up, he heard one whispered, "It belongs to another one." One night, unable to bear it anymore, Chinedu confronted his mother. "Mama, what is happening to me?" Adeze avoided his eyes. "Nothing is happening. Pray harder." But Chinedu didn't stop. "I used to be different. You know that. Why is everything going wrong?" For a moment, just a moment, her face changed. Guilt, fear, then it disappeared. "You are just lazy now," she snapped. But Chinedu had already seen it. Days later, a family friend, a spiritual woman, visited their home. The moment she saw Chinedu, she held his hand tightly. "This boy," she whispered, "something has been taken away from you." Adeze froze. The woman turned slowly toward her. "And it is inside this house." Silence filled the room like a heavy storm. That night, Chinedu could not sleep. Around midnight, he heard footsteps, his mother's voice chanting. He followed the sound quietly until he reached her room. The door was slightly open, and what he saw broke him. Candles, strange items on the floor, and his mother calling his name, not in prayer, but in sacrifice. "My first son, Glory," she whispered, "let it rest on the second." Chinedu's leg went weak. Tears filled his eyes, but no sound came out. It was not a stranger. It was not an enemy. It was his own mother. He stepped back slowly, his heart chattering with every step. That night, something inside him died. Not just his confidence, not just his dreams, but his trust. The next morning, Adeze acted normal, as if nothing happened. But Chinedu was no longer the same. He stopped talking, stopped trying, stopped believing. But something unexpected happened. The more Adeze tried to lift Obinna, the more restless Obinna became. He began having nightmares. He saw his brother crying, standing far away from him. "Give it back," the voice echoed. "Give it back." Obinna woke up sweating. For the first time in his life, success felt heavy, unnatural, like something that didn't belong to him. One evening, he confronted his mother. "Mama, what did you do?" Adeze remained silent. "Mama, what did you take from my brother?" Tears rolled down her eyes. I only wanted you to shine. Obinna shook his head, stepping back. No, you destroyed us. Because in trying to force destiny, she broke both sons. One lost his glory, the other lost his peace. And Adaeze, she lost the very thing she was trying to protect, her family.